Welcome back. So in the last video, I put on this beautiful array of 600 watt solar panels up there, and I need to get inside and finish doing the wiring with the charge controller and the batteries and my fuse block and all that stuff. But before I do that, I got something else in that I'm really excited to get on the trailer, and that is these bad boys here. I got some 37 12.5s to match the wheels on the truck. So anyway, I'm going to put those on. And when I first got this trailer, I went ahead, the very first thing I did was flip this axle around. It's got these portal style hubs on it instead of just a straight axle. And it turns out, I think it's going to be a little too tall. It's already like almost too tall, and then when I put the 37s on, it's going to be another 5 inches of lift on the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that axle back around for now and see how high it looks with the 37s. And I may end up putting a straight axle on it, but we'll see how it looks. So let's go ahead and get these put on. So this here is the factory configuration for the axle. You see the axle is sitting on top of the leaf spring rather than underneath it. And this little hub portal is facing up instead of down. Now, I'm not sure the exact measurements, but it's something pretty substantial, like 12 or 14 inch difference between the factory configuration and flipping it around and having it facing down. But anyway, we're gonna get these 37s on and see what it looks like. Obviously, the hub on this trailer is a 5 lug. I believe it's a 5 by 4.5 bolt pattern. And my hubs on the truck are a 8 by 6.5. So in order to make this work, we're gonna need these adapters here. Now, I can't remember the name of the company that I got these from. I'll put it in the description below, but these are basically wheel adapters. So on this side, you have your 5 by 4.5 lug pattern. You're gonna bolt this piece on, and then we're gonna screw on this outer plate that has our 8 lug pattern to match the truck. And then you got these bolts that hold the two together. Now, one very important piece of this when you're doing something like this, because I've done these wheel adapters before, is it is absolutely imperative that you use some anti-seize between the factory hub and the back side of this wheel. Because you're probably not going to take these on and off very often, and they will corrode the metals from the factory hub, and this they'll basically seize up together. They'll corrode and stick together, and they're a real pain in the ass to get off. So just do yourself a favor and use some anti-seize.
Alright, so what I'm trying to explain here is that the 1/2-inch drive socket itself was too thick in diameter to fit inside the cavity right there where the lugs are. So I had to use a 3/8 inch drive socket, which is a little thinner for the same size lug, and then adapt that up to a 1/2-inch drive to fit my impact.
She is, folks. Snugged up, capped up, and looking good. And bonus, the wheelbase now is actually almost exactly the same as my truck. It was more narrow, now it's about an inch, inch and a half wider on each side, but you know what? I'll take it, because it looks sweet. Makes this 5x10 look a lot smaller now. Those big old wheels on it. Also will say, I'm probably definitely going to get a straight axle to kind of level it out a little more. As you can see, hooked up to the truck, it's not quite level. Needs to be a little higher in the rear. That's all right, we'll get around to doing that. So yeah, that's it. Tell me what you think of the video, how you like my trailer. Does it look sweet now?